Gays have finally been talking about Stray Kids' mistreatment, and thank God for that. But can we also talk about the targeted mistreatment Lee Know alone has faced? All the members are mistreated by Division 1 and their CEO Songjun, but the most incidents have happened with Lee Know. Starting with a consistent example, Lee Know is usually the only member not interviewed in Talker episodes. People will excuse it by saying, he's just introverted, but he has expressed that he likes participating in things like that and wished he could talk more. There also have been one too many times when he's been cut out of group photos, or not posted with the rest of the group in official articles. For some reason, they love to exclude him, and we've seen his reaction to this on screen. He's clearly upset by it. Remember his reaction to the God's Menu music video? I'm not going to complain about his lack of lines, but not one solo scene in the music video is crazy. Especially when he filmed solo scenes in the behind-the-scenes video, they just chose not to add them. Division 1 has messaged a variety show Lee Know went on and told the editors to take him out of the thumbnail, according to one of the editors. That's how serious they are about this. Reminder that Lee Know himself has stated he's gone through depressive phases, and it's implied that it was due to the mistreatment. Now, I've seen people taking that information and claiming Lee Know is depressed, which doesn't seem to be true currently, but that doesn't change that it most likely happened, and it's most likely Division 1 and Songjun's fault. Let's talk about the mean and cold image Division 1 has given Lee Know, an image he himself has said he hates multiple times, and that he would prefer to have a cute image. The members and other people around him have said he's one of the sweetest and softest people, and it's not hard to see, but unfortunately, even a lot of stays believe in the scary image he hates. There's also the fact that Lee Know has heavy acrophobia, not just a fear of heights you can suck up, but a genuine phobia that can send people into panic. Despite this, they've put him in triggering situations with no extra assistance or care, such as performing on a helipad where he was visibly scared and had trouble walking. During the recording of the circus music video, Division 1 was directly responsible for an injury on set where his wrist was burned. Instead of making an announcement about his health like a company normally would, they tried to hide it with gloves and stage outfits. It was only noticed when Lee Know wore his own clothes at the airport. Speaking of injuries, in 2024, when 3 of the members including Lee Know were in a car accident, Lee Know proceeded to disappear from social media for a while. The company never gave any details on the incident, just stated that it happened. Later, Lee Know was seen with another injury on his arm that Division 1 tried to hide. The staff of Division 1 have been body-shaming Lee Know and calling him chubby, which he's expressed discomfort with and even directly stated that it makes him sad. Despite this, they forced him to introduce himself as the chubby nickname he hates, and even gave them a stage script where Han called Lee Know fat, which Lee Know looked uncomfortable with. That's workplace bullying. No hate to Han, it's a script they have to follow, and he faces mistreatment as well. Let's not forget when people leaked Lee Know's phone number and his family's address, putting him and his family in serious danger. Division 1 did nothing to protect him at this time. They didn't even acknowledge it. Instead, Lee Know had to change phone numbers, and his family had to literally move out of his childhood home for their safety. On the topic of safety, Lee Know has been left in the airport without any bodyguards or protection, which is very unsafe. Here's a video of Felix's bodyguards versus Lee Know's bodyguards, which is 0. This isn't the first or last time this has happened to him. Onto some of the most obvious sabotage I've seen from Division 1 and Songjun. When the music video for Lee Know's solo Youth released, the numbers grew more rapidly than any of the other solos. Not only did people like the song, but at the end of the video, Lee Know added a personal thanks to everyone who helped with the video, which fans and people from other fandoms praised him for. And how did Division 1 and Songjun react to this? They edited the music video to cut out the special thanks at the end. Not only did this get rid of something he was being noticed for, it also momentarily froze the views and likes of the video, ruining the momentum he was gaining. The thing is, Songjun intentionally tries to sabotage any member that isn't Felix and is trying to sabotage the group as a whole. There's examples of her sabotaging every other member like this. She wants the group to fail while she builds a solo career for Felix, which, to be clear, isn't Felix's fault. He's hurt because of this too. But if she stays as their CEO, the group may very well experience their downfall, because that is what she's actively trying to make happen.